KATSEYE.
Hello.
Hello, aloha, annyeonghaseyo.
Oh, what the heck?
Vanukan etesen. Grüße. Guten Tag. How many languages do you guys speak altogether?
Altogether. Okay.
Fluently.
So
English,
Korean, Tagalog, Spanish.
fluently,
Fluently, it's like different. It's like less than that.
pretty fluent. Like 8, 7.
They both
can
like
get
half
around.
speak French, so it's like it
We make like one
combined,
full.
It's like one.
We make one full French person.
One full French person. That's kind of what KATSEYE is about, right? You are
Exactly.
a global girl group. You represent so many different cultures and so many different backgrounds. For people who are just meeting you, tell me a little bit of the story how the band came together.
So all of us have gone through the K-pop training system, which is very rigorous, very demanding, and I think it really equipped us for where we are now. And from that training, we entered a competition called Dream Academy. Through that, we went through these missions, there was global voting, and it went from 20 girls to the 6 of us. And so now we're here.
You really did go through a lot to get to this
Yeah, I
stage.
did.
It was more than a year of training. Sometimes it was quite emotional, it was quite punishing. How did it feel the moment the cameras stopped rolling and you became a band?
It felt like a big
Yeah.
we could finally take a deep breath. And because we were just fighting for that spot for so long, and it's literally all we were focused on every single day for so long.
The anxiety was.
Anxiety, all of
tension.
So it was just like a big relief, I think,
Yeah.
and a new beginning.
I remember the night that we got picked. I was like, I felt like I can finally sleep.
Slept like a baby.
I was like,
Yeah.
I can finally get a good night's sleep without like worrying, which was so nice. And being like, am I gonna get in the groove? Like every night, I was just like thinking of ways that I can further get in the groove. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what should I do tomorrow to make sure like
If you
this
watch
happens?
the documentary, it's very clear that the executives who put this group together, their goal is to make the biggest girl band in the world.
And it's ours as well.
And it's now your goal too. But do you
Yes.
wake up in the morning and think, well, that's my job today. I'm going to be one of the 6 best singers and dancers in the world.
Like low-key,
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, we rehearse to that goal every single day, and that is our goal, our dream.
Yeah, and we start like at very early hours every day. Sometimes we end super late. So it's like you really cannot live this life and do this career unless you really want to. You're so deeply passionate about it. Feeling that fire, like it never goes away. You know what I mean? Like I just always feel like that's what makes me get up in the morning, and like that's what drives me to be here, you know? It took a lot of training and practice to make us sync up and look cohesive together and like kind of mold. You know what I mean? Like find an identity as 6 instead of just 6 individuals.
And the way that you dance, it's like you're reading each other's minds. You hear your shoes squeak on the floor at the same time as each other.
Yeah.
How long does that take to perfect?
The longer we're together as a group, the shorter it takes.
Yes.
I remember in the beginning, it used to take like a lot of rehearsals to get everything perfect, but now like a year later, it's like one day of rehearsals and we're already like really in sync, and then we, nitpick the rest.
All of us have gone through a lot already just being in the group, and we've communicated to each other and learned a lot about who we want to be as KATSEYE, how we want to be as the 6 of us. And so we decided on a shared goal and what our standards are. And I think being headed in the same direction kind of makes it easier for us to like sync.
If you follow K-pop, you know it is quite strictly controlled, and the videos that people put out are very planned. There's a lot of conventions around what you're allowed to talk about and what you're not allowed to talk about. Whereas your social media is kind of controlled chaos, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about it.
Yeah.
Beautiful chaos. And that's why I think it's so beautiful being in KATSEYE, and sort of, we always say when people ask, are we a K-pop group, are we a pop group? And we get the best of both worlds. And beautiful chaos is the perfect explanation of kind of having those 2 worlds together and constantly trying to figure out the balance of what works with the 6 of us. So we have that controlled side where we could take that strategy that literally works. Look at K-pop, look how amazing all of these groups are and these artists and how they've taken over the world. yet you also have the side that's the pop that a lot of us know and grew up with, and putting that together. It's a process that we're constantly working on. It comes with a lot of culture shock and compromise and conversations that need to happen, but it's going pretty well.
Yeah,
if I do
I
say
would
so
say
It seems
so.
to be going all right.
It's going
It seems to
pretty
be going all right. Tell me a little bit about the choreography.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Really?
Yes.
Wait.
You just need to put them
Yeah, like that.
just the middle finger.
Just the
and
middle
then,
finger.
Oh my God.
Train.
Bravo.
The precision of what you do is really, really impressive. Like, how long does it take you to learn a piece of choreography like that?
It doesn't take us that long to learn the choreo. I feel like it takes us maybe like 1 or 2 days to learn a full choreography, but like we have like 4-hour rehearsals every single day for that specific thing. So like it would probably take like 8 hours just to like learn the choreo itself, but then to perfect it, it takes
a while.
It doesn't take a while, but we like to take our time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Gnarly. First time I heard it, I thought, I hate this. I want to listen to it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me truthfully, when you heard that in the studio for the first time, what did you think?
I loved
We
it.
loved it. Yeah.
Right
So
off the bat.
I think it was mixed opinions though, right?
Yeah.
Like some didn't
I
love
think
it so
it was
much.
very interesting. Like when we first heard it, we were like, okay, like this is so different, but like it kind of eats in, like we could see a vision with Gnarly, but it's definitely like we were expecting the fans' icons to, you know, not like, I feel like we just knew that it was gonna be like shocking.
We had to record Gnarly many times to get it right because
Yeah.
like it's such a special song. It requires so much character.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's a
like
vibe check.
You have to be like in
you have
it.
to be in it.
And like, you know what I mean? Like you can't just like
You
throw it
can't
away.
shy away.
No.
Yeah.
And it's such an intense job.
Yeah.
And you're constantly scrutinized, and
Yeah.
there's comments on social media.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Me
really
too.
good at like holding each
Yeah.
other accountable. So we always like call each other out, and if someone's feeling a bit down or reading too many comments online, we're like, maybe get off your phone a bit more often, you know?
No human is supposed to receive that much feedback on something that they've created, and so we're learning to sort of do what we want, work as hard as we can, know that we just did something that we love, and try to stay off of that and not have that sort of be our validation or the reason why we do what we do.
It can get really heavy, I think, and like I think as time goes on, the stakes just get higher and higher. And like pressure from 360 all sides becomes more like heavy and intense. And I try to tell myself sometimes that I'm like, it doesn't matter, and like what people say doesn't matter, but we're humans, and like if 1,000 people are like sending you death threats, it's like jarring. You know what I mean? Even if it's not gonna happen, like it doesn't mean anything. It's heavy and it's jarring.
Have you had that specific threat?
Yeah.
Yes, I think
so many. Like
it's
a lot.
our career has been
awful.
really short, but I feel like
It's
we've gotten
catapulted.
a lot of things already said to us, about us,
to our family,
to our families, and
friends. Yeah.
it's something that we know that we signed up for, being so public and just being out there for people to kind of like know so much about us. You know, it's a part of our job, and we know it's a part of fame and just everything about being in the spotlight. But it doesn't change the fact that we are human, you know, and we can have that. And I think a lot of people don't really
They don't really
see
just
celebrities that way.
understand,
They don't
yeah.
really see people like that. They're kind of like, well, you signed up for it. Like, that's just what comes with fame. You know, as cliche as it sounds, you can be like, oh, spread kindness. Like, there's no need to, like,
No, but
all of that.
seriously, it is the most valuable, beautiful, like, gift, because we're not going through those pressures alone. And, like, we really do understand, like, each one of us understands it. So there's nobody else on this earth that will understand, like,
What it feels like.
what it feels like at all. So it's very special because it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
You do all right as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Poems and lyrics and all
Yeah.
stuff. So far, you've not released anything that you've written by yourselves, but is that
Not yet.
in the future?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
100%.
Yes.
It's like a very big goal for us.
Yes.
So that's kind of part of the process in Hybe, that you're allowed to express yourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
What would you like the subject of your first self-written song to be?
I have always, I mean, like, kind of like what we were talking about, the internet. I really want us to have a song about the internet, but in a way where it's like, it's a universal experience that women go through. Like, we're always getting compared to each other, right?
Yeah.
But then being in a girl group, it's like people see us as like women to just like rank. And it's like, it's so bizarre to me. Like, we get graded. Like, sometimes on the internet, like, we'll get like lettered grading.
Yeah.
It's
Like
like
an
a
exam.
constant comparison between all of us.
Based on like how pretty we are,
Yeah.
our singing skill, dancing skill, and then like they'll like rank it up and give us like a percentage and like then rank us.
Insane.
To me, I think that that's so like dystopian. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a weird concept, and we see it so much. Like, if you just look up KATSEYE on TikTok, you will see millions of videos.
Like ranking KATSEYE based on blah blah.
who's
ranking
the
KATSEYE
best?
based on-
Like, even to me, like, having a bias is so fun. Like, it's like, you know, everybody resonates with someone the most deeply, but at some point it's like also kind of weird. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It's an interesting concept to make a song about. It resonates with us really deeply, but it can also be super universal because like people are always getting compared and women are always getting pit against each other.
The other important thing I wanted to ask you about is, obviously as a global band, representation is really, really important. And you know, you've got these backgrounds from the Philippines, from Korea, Swiss, German, Ghanaian heritage, from Tamil, India. How important has it been?
Something like this has never been done before, really.
Yeah.
And it's 2025, so honestly, it's been time, but you know, it's finally happening, and we pride ourselves so much that that our group is so diverse and everyone can look at us and see themselves in us.
Yeah, I think honestly, people do feel really seen.
Yeah.
And that's like seeing that happen, and like we're starting to become more aware of that, I think. And like, it makes me want to cry. Like, that's just so emotional.
It's so beautiful.
Our skin color, our culture is our power. Like, use it and own it, because like, I remember growing up, I felt like it was something that would hold me back or set me back because I just never saw it. But I told myself, like, I need to be that person that changes that. If I don't get it, I need to be it. You are that girl, and you can do whatever you want to do.
Awesome, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know I'm not the target market, but I love your music so much.
No, you are the target market. Everybody is. We're all about it.
Concerts,
We're
right?
all about representation.
Yes, everybody is.
That's great. Enjoy the rest of your trip here. Good luck for the tour.
Thank you.